Okay, there we go. Now, hopefully people come on. Of course, I'm late, as always. When you get here, say hi. Ouch. Say hi when you guys get here. Hello. Hello, hello. Hopefully it's not too late. Of course, I'm late again, you know. Not like I don't start early enough. Hey, it's okay. It's okay. Okay. Hey, hey, hey. It shows you guys here, but it shows I don't even have anybody. Oh no, it says I have one person. Hi. There shows you 3 of you here, and then it goes 1 and then 0. I don't know why it keeps saying I don't have anybody. Kind of annoying. Hope I'm not on here too late. I really do try to get on here earlier. Hey. Oh man. That's like something I would do, girl. I'm like that too. I do things that are I'm very clumsy. See, are all of you guys still here? Because there's 3 of you. It says I only got 1 person. Freaking, I don't know. I don't mean to come on this late. Sometimes I think I'm on too late for people. Hello. Yeah, see, I see 4 of you, but it says I've only got 1 person. So that's kind of weird. I thought it would be a good day to do it because it's 2222222. Thanks for coming. Like it's too bright. See, now it says I still only have 1 person. How weird. I only have my good dogs out. Hopefully they'll continue being good. Now it says I have 0. What the heck? Hey, see? Shows 5 of you in the chat and it shows 0 on my people. I don't understand. Yeah, it shows 0 over here. I don't know. I guess I should post my link on my... Stop. Yeah, it shows 1 here now too, which is weird because there's a lot of people in the chat saying hi, but hopefully I didn't get on here too late. I always try to get on here early, but I have so much going on now trying to make it in life that I'm doing the best I can getting on here. Everybody's still in here? I don't understand why it says I only have 1 person. Hope it's not a bad night. Well, shoot. I hope there's more than 1 of you here. 1, 2, 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shows 5 in my chat. But it shows 1 person. How weird. How weird. I'm just giving everybody a chance to come on if anybody else shows up. That's why I posted it earlier in the day. And yeah, it's kind of boring right now because there we go. Now it shows 3. I don't know, weird. It's really windy out here today. I hate this right here. I'm gonna freaking take it off. Oh, well, that sucks, Denise. Too bad your company doesn't want to hang out. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna try to get on kind of a lot this week because I kind of have to. I have to come up with bills. So, good evening, Starseed. It still says I only have 3. Okay. Depends on if people keep showing up and if we have things to talk about and if people want readings or whatever. That's what it's going to depend on at this point. No, I'm going to try to do it this week too. I'm trying to think of a special that I can offer that's fair for people and me. I might do 20 for 25 again. This thing right here on my glasses bugs me. I just want to peel it all off. It's like right in the middle. So I might post that tonight and have it going for 3 days. So 20 for 25. I've got to come up with stuff by the end of the week. And I started and I'm exhausted. Like, I've been exhausted the last couple of days because I am overdoing it, but I don't have a choice. And, I started my Medium chat. And let me just tell you guys, people don't want to go past the 3 free minutes. And it's like, I worked for 2 hours. I did a lot of readings for basically free because people want 3 minutes and then they don't want to go any further. And it's just like, it's stressful. So hopefully that'll get better. I made like $14 in 2 days for like 3 or 4 hours. Denise, like I said, email me and we'll set it up. But we can always do the evenings. We can do the weekends. Well, not Sundays, but Saturdays. So I prefer evenings anyways. I'm sure she probably has time in the evenings, huh? Just email me on the Psychic Sleuth or at gmail.com or message me on Facebook and we'll set something up. Because I'm probably only going to do, I don't know, the last couple times I've done the 20 for 25, nobody's wanted it. So, yeah, I remember from the last time. Yeah. But if you want the deal, it's best to get in touch with me, make the appointment, make the payment. That way you can get the 20 for 25 because I'm only going to do it for a few days and then I'm going to go back to my regular prices. So, I think I'm going to go ahead and put that up. Yeah, I'm tired. I was so tired today. But yesterday was worse. I was asleep on my feet for some odd reason. But, okay. Yeah, and then, like I said, you can just, make the appointment. If you need to change it, you can change it. Once the payment's made, you're locked in for a reading regardless. So, and if she has Messenger, we could even do like a messenger group. I've had people do that with other loved ones, like for readings and stuff. So, I also have Susan's reading done, and I did another one because I have to tell you guys what happened because this never happens to me. Like, we were sitting there talking about her. Hold on. I'm going to post this real quick. Because a lot's happening in Susan's case. And I'm going to release the one I did in 2019. I did it with a couple people that kind of, I think, screwed me up. You know what I mean? I really think they did. Just because they would always question what I got. They weren't really helpful in that way. So that's actually why I ended up not working with them anymore, is because they didn't agree with me. So, and it's like, whatever. So I had not worked that case for a while, and I was talking to my friend Angela, who's in my group, that she does an amazing job on all the cases. She does all the research for us and stuff, a lot of research. And so she had been researching on Susan for, then we're talking about Susan Powell, but she had been researching on Susan Powell for, I don't know, freaking 2 days or a day or something like that. She found out so much information. She was watching this podcast. Hang on. Aurora, stop. Stop. You're being too rough. And so we're sitting there and we're talking about her. We're talking about the case, just, talking. All of a sudden I get this pain in my ear and in my jaw and in my head. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like what the heck? And so I told her, and she's like, well, they think this happened with Susan, and it would be, right there in that area. And the headache just got worse and worse and worse. So I said, fine, we need to do a reading. She needs to just say what she wants to say. Because the more you try to ignore it, the worse it gets. And usually I don't get bugged by spirit like that. Usually I don't, really connect unless I try to. So that was interesting to say the least. So I ended up doing a reading. Now I just need to type it up and get it out. I meant to type it up a few days ago, but I just got so tired. Like all of a sudden I couldn't do it. So I'm going to do that as soon as possible and release the one from before. And then the same night, like I'm sitting here like this, like barely awake, with the TV on. And I was talking to someone, and her grandma came through by making me feel pain in my foot and other things. And she's like, oh, my grandma had that issue. And again, spirit popping in without me even trying to. So that was pretty new. That was the first time that's happened like that, especially with a case or someone from a case. So that was a very good reading. She was able to validate a lot from what she had been watching and what she had learned. Stuff that I had never gotten before. I think Susan, that was the clearest Susan was. And it also helps with who you're working with. When you're working with somebody that believes in you and doesn't question you, it makes a difference, in the readings that I get and that I do. So, yeah. But if anybody wants to 20 for 25, I'm going to hold it for the rest of this week, the next 3 days. And you can just message me on the Psychic Sleuth or on Instagram or Facebook, and we can schedule it. My schedule's pretty open right now. I finally caught up with everything. So I need to type this stuff in real quick. I put everything on the description, but I don't even know. It depends on if we're even going to get anybody tonight. Because so far we don't have anybody. Thank you, Gina. A lot of the stuff that I got in my last auto rights plus previous auto rights are happening lately. I don't know if anybody has noticed. I try to post the validation as I find them. So, but the ways you can get in touch with me is also on the description. I added everything in the description tonight. Usually I try to add everything in the description for all my videos. So, I'm just going to type this in. Yep, me too. And it seems like since I put that out on Lena, that everything kind of went crazy all of a sudden. I don't know if anybody's been keeping up with that case. Sorry, I'm putting the donation stuff real quick. Now I need to. All right. But yeah, I've been busy. And I had one of the most amazing readings the other night. Like, I reeled for that on that reading for days. I doubt that, Gina. They did listen to me, though. The FBI was very open to what I had to say, I guess, from what I understand. So, yeah, someone's asking me about doing lives on TikTok. I wish I could, but I don't have 1,000 followers on there. I'm trying to think of videos that I can do. No, don't. Trying to think of videos that I can do to put on TikTok. It's hard because there's only 3 minutes, so it's like, what can I talk about? You know. Stop, Gidget. Anyways, so what I was gonna tell you guys is that I did talk about this on the radio show. And she did write a testimonial, so I think she's okay with me sharing just a couple of things that came through in this reading. But let me tell you, Poppy, stop. Poppy, stop. She was one of the most strongest spirits I've ever connected to, and I have connected to a lot of spirits. I mean, I have over 500 testimonials, so that tells you, and that's not even everybody writing a testimonial, and plus the cases and stuff. So we can say we're almost to the thousands, probably. Because, even before I did private readings, I was reading in groups and things like that. Out of the 9 years I've been working, she is one of the strongest spirits I think I've ever connected to. Every time there was a validation, I had chills. And that has been a long time since I felt chills from spirit in that way. And it was so natural. Everything came so easy. So it was the easiest reading, I guess, I've done either, because everything came so... Stop. Jeez, she's such a brat. Everything came through so clearly, so easily. I didn't get drained. I went on for an hour without even realizing it, But a couple of the things I had gotten that all of her interests that she was into, or the things that she was into. She kept showing me the Olympic rings, which she ended up carrying the torch. I had no idea. I mean, that right there was huge validation. And then I had brought up, about her friend carrying something in her bouquet for her. And she did. She carried her pearls in her bouquet at the wedding. So that was very validating. It was all very validating, and it was all, I don't know, it was just a really, really amazing. It just made me really, be amazed. I was just so amazed. I mean, spirit always amazes me with my gifts, but that one kind of blew me away. So it was pretty cool. But as far as Lena's case, I guess somebody gave the FBI my reading, and they are taking it seriously. Or my readings, I guess I should say, are taking it seriously. So hopefully, if I feel like another reading is going to help, I'll do more work on it. I'm not sure at this point. It's kind of like a waiting game because there's not really much I mean, I hope she gets let go because I saw it 3 times in that reading. It kept coming through very clearly. So hopefully, hopefully that's what happens. I don't, like, this is the first, like, case I've ever done where I don't feel like she's really, like, in horrible danger, but sometimes it's hard to tell those things. So we only give what we get. I can only tell you what Spirit showed me. And hopefully it's right. Hopefully there's a happy ending to it. Stop. You jerk. I have growly chihuahuas that are just possessive. It's chihuahua mixes, whatever. They're just possessive little stinks. Can you stop? Nobody even around her, and she's sitting there growling at me. But yeah, I don't know. I guess they were really open to it in Texas. They were really open to working with me, or working with psychics, I should say. So they did take my reading. I guess they took it seriously. I don't know. Lena, I can never say her last name. It starts with a K. Yeah, I heard that the sheriff was using them early on, but gotta be careful who you talk to in the regular police department out there. There must have been something that I hit on for them to listen to. You know what I mean? Because I normally don't get listened to. Well, I think they're hitting a brick wall. Like they don't have anything. Even someone had said, I wish a psychic would just tell us where she is. I wish it was that simple. I wish it worked like that. There would be a lot of cases that would be solved if it worked like that. I wish people understood how it works. It rarely works. Like we can say, oh yeah, they're right there and they're there. It's more like puzzle pieces that we have to kind of put together to find out what Spirit's trying to say. It can be very much like charades at moments. I don't know. I did hear that they were listening to psychics in the beginning, and that they were led somewhere, and did end up being nothing. But I don't think I'm the only one that said she's alive. I think there's a few that have said she's alive. Just from what people told me, I haven't watched anything, so I don't know if what I'm getting is making any sense or is matching anybody else. I don't really know, but there's something because right after I started working the case and getting my stuff out there, all of a sudden Lena's case heated up again, and all of a sudden there's all this like stuff coming out. So I don't know if it had anything to do with it or not, but Gina. I try not to have any kind of, ill thoughts towards people, but some are good and some are not great, and this work is very hard, so it's very hard to find anybody. If it was easy, a lot more cases would be solved, a lot more things would be done, So, and Crimezilla, before that, I was talking about Susan. I was talking about Susan's case because I worked on that years ago. I did say she was in a mine. They are excavating and doing a lot of stuff right now with her case. There's a reading from 2019 I'm going to release because I didn't back then for reasons. I had issues with the group I was working on. They didn't believe in what I was saying, or a couple of people didn't. And then when I was talking to my friend about it, she came in. So that's just to reiterate. I do have another reading on her that I could not ignore her, so I had to do it. And that's the first time that's ever happened with the case. So she came in very strong this time, and everything could be validated from what my teammate had actually looked up. So yeah, I just did another reading, but I have to put it out. I've been so tired, I haven't got it out yet. I'm working on it because I have to type it up. But yeah, and you'll just have to wait and see what I got. In that reading, this reading was very clear. It was a lot clearer than her other readings. It was more focused. It does help that I worked with a better person. So, it helps when you work with teammates that believe in you and that don't sit and argue with you. So they think that they might have found her. They have to do DNA. I didn't really look at anything until, I still haven't really read anything on it. Someone had just sent me a thing saying that they were looking at mine and we were talking about her and she wouldn't leave me alone. So I had to do a reading. So I do have that. So look forward to that. Okay, I'm gonna release the one from 2019 and then the new one. The new one is very scary, kind of accurate because of stuff that I didn't know. And my friend, as we were going along, she had watched like the podcast, and so she knows all the details, and she was able to give me the details. Yes, Susan wouldn't leave me alone. I was talking to my teammate about her because my teammate had been doing research, and all of a sudden I got this pain in my ear and in my head and my jaw, all on this side. And my friend told me why I probably was feeling that, and it just got worse. I got a worse headache, so I said, well, this has got to be Susan, and I've got to connect to her. So we did a reading that night. So yeah, Susan wouldn't leave me alone until I did another reading. For whatever reason, there's something in the reading she wanted to say. And it's kind of scary, accurate stuff that I didn't know, that as I was going through, my friend was like, oh yeah, this connects here and this connects here. And you know what? I got Ridge in her reading years ago whenever I did it. And apparently that's the name of the tools that they think he used. I didn't know. So I think she was killed in the home as well. That's what I've always seen. It came that same way in every reading, and it came that way again. There is something I feel that was at the dad's house, the stepdad's house, or whoever, father-in-law, I should say, dad's house. There is something there, I think. But I'll just have to let you guys know. However, Pamela, someone did turn in my reading to the FBI, so I don't know, we'll see. And I always got that she was in the trunk, well, in the back, because they had like a van or whatever. Yeah, I did a reading on Charlie too. Charlie was one, and then but someone had said they seen her walking around or something, but I don't ever take into account what people say they see, because at half the time it's not right. Well, thank you for validating that, because I've been saying that all along, that she was in the trunk or the back of the car, and that it happened at home. I always saw the brutality, and there was a mention of, I think the one I did in 2019 that I'm going to release, I think it talks about how he put headphones on the kid's ears. But I had saw, him dragging her by the hair and stuff in the house. So I do. I've always said I thought she was killed at home and that she was put in the back. That's everything that came through. I did Charlie, and then I did her. I think I only did 2. Those 2. I can't remember if I did another one, but then I did another one, but I didn't release it because they made me feel like it wasn't right, the people that I was working with. But now I'm just going to release it and the new one, oh my gosh, crazy, because she could validate everything I was saying, and I was like, wow, okay. But it was because Susan wanted to come in, so she did. She said that too. What psychic are you talking about, Pamela? But she did know she was trying to leave. Yeah, she knew he was cray. I'm gonna, depending on how long I stay on here tonight, I might try to get it done tonight. I've been so tired. Like, when I do have time to do it, I don't have the energy. You know what I mean? Because even typing it up and reading it takes energy, because I don't know why. It just does. I get tired. Oh, she says that psychic is psycho. He was a psycho. Oh yeah, the system majorly failed him. They should have never, ever, ever gave him his kids back. Never. That was the stupidest, stupid. They should have never done it. See, that's not who she's talking about. Gina, she is talking about a psychic and calling her psycho. I'm just glad you guys don't say that about me. But Crimezilla, just, did you watch my other readings on her? I mean, I did them years ago, but oh, you know her personally? Okay. Yeah, because you wait till you listen to the new one. Not the one I did in 2019, like I said. It's not that great because the people I was working with, I think, kind of blocked a lot, and I didn't really yeah. Yeah, I'm glad you're validating that stuff now, because I was told, I thought she was, put in the trunk and killed at home, and I had heard otherwise, but yeah. And I think when he moved around a lot, that's why it was hard to kind of describe. I knew she was in a mine. I got mine, but it kind of looked like kind of like a cave in my mind's eye, but like at the same time a mine. I don't know how to explain it. But they kept bringing up the movie The Dark Crystals, which, as you know, is like in kind of like a mine with the crystals. And that kept coming in, but then I had seen a video where Charlie had said that mommy was where the crystals were. So that was validation for me when I saw that. Yeah, but this new reading, I mean, I can't wait to get it released. I've been wanting to do it for days now. It's just, like I said, time and energy. So I'm gonna get that out ASAP, because it really blew that reading that I just did. Like, and having my friend that had done all the research, she was able to validate it as we went along, stuff that people really don't know. If you listen to, I guess there's a podcast with a lot of details. That's what she listened to. And like I said, the tools they think he used was named Ridge. And I got Ridge, and we were looking for a damn Ridge, but it was, because that's what I mean. Like, sometimes it's not always what we think it means. It was the name of the tools that they think he used, which I just found that out after I did the reading, because I was hearing power tools. And I think that's what happened here. Why my ear and everything was hurting. So, hello. But she had my head hurting so bad. I said, we got to do a reading. And I was exhausted at that point, but I said, we just have to do it because she's not going to let this stop unless I do it. Same thing with the grandma I connected with that night. The pain would not go away until I said something. And I was half asleep when I did that reading. I don't even know how I did it, but I went ahead and, let her say what she wanted to say, the grandma. No, they haven't confirmed it was her yet. It probably is, though. It kind of matches what I got for my reading, but I haven't really looked on the map. But according to the person that does my research, she was saying it kind of matched. And you'll just see whenever I put it out, you'll just see, because I don't even remember everything that I got. But it was pretty detailed this time, more about what happened and whatnot. There's some kind of graphic stuff that she was able to validate because my neck was hurting. So, she listened to the podcast, and the podcast, I guess, was pretty detailed. I don't know the name of the podcast, but she was able to validate what I was feeling. Oh, yeah, those three are together. They're fine. I've connected to Charlie and her, so I know they're okay. They're okay. Like I said, she came through very strong. So if she wasn't okay, she wouldn't have. And I don't really know what was in this reading that she needed to say, but it was something, because she would not leave me alone. And that usually doesn't happen with cases. It's usually if I sit down and I try to connect to them, I connect, but not just talking about them, they come through. So there's something important in there that she definitely wanted to say. So you guys will see when I release it. Carmzilla, I'm going to try to get it out ASAP, okay? Hopefully, depending on how it goes tonight, what happens tonight on this live. And if not, nothing really happens, I'll try to do it tonight. Since I've already got my setup here. And if not, then I'll try to get it out tomorrow. But I'm trying to work this chat line that I got that I applied for, and I got it, but it's really hard to make money on it because people don't want to go past the 3 free minutes. And then it's only 30 cents a minute. And it's just like, so I worked for 2 hours today and made like $6. Better than no dollars, I guess. But it seems like I'm going to have to spend a lot of time on there and hope that more people continue with the readings, because I get drained. It's like I'm doing a bunch of free readings. I usually don't have a hard time with people continuing readings with me or whatever, but I don't know. For some reason. Yeah, so what do you guys want to talk about? Like I said, I'm doing readings for donations, or we can talk about stuff. I got super tired all of a sudden, don't know why. What's this for? Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. You don't want a reading or anything? I appreciate that. Maybe. I already am my own boss, but I'm still not making it. Well, do you want to, hold on, do you want to ask a question Sorry. Do you want to ask a question for a donation, or do you just want to donate? I need to see. Do I even have your channel? Have I subscribed to your? Do you have a channel, Crimezilla? Hi. Do you have you have videos of Susan up? I see that you did Lori Vallow. Okay. Okay, let me just clear real quick. Why? Well, if you're ever wanting a guest on your show, you can hit me up. I'm trying to expand and get out there more. Oh, I see. Well, unfortunately, things happen for a reason. You know what I mean? I've done a lot of work on Delphi. A lot. And stuff that I said came true so far. I actually got Keegan, in case a lot of you guys don't know. And he got arrested. And Keegan, to get that name, that blew me away. But and someone brought to my attention his dad wears a Dodgers jacket. Also has the name Jay. Also they drive like a truck to take race cars. So there's some kind of connection there. I just don't know what it is. I mean, I think it's like a whole circuit. So yeah, maybe when you get everything back up. If you don't mind having a psychic medium on your show. I know some people are open to it, some people aren't. Oh yeah, I'm interested in, and I'm trying to break out. I'm trying to break out and get known a little bit more. I'm trying to get my podcast back up. I just haven't had the time now that my lady's feeling better, and my co-host is feeling better. So I'm sorry that happened, but you know what? Things happen for a reason. Maybe you're supposed to do this full time. Because every time I try to do something else, I'm not allowed. Not allowed to find another job or anything like that. They want me to do this full time. So there's a reason for it. I always say rejection is protection and a redirection. So, okay, let's tap in to see where see? Rejection is protection. There you go. We end up exactly where we're supposed to be at. Even though sometimes getting there is painful, it's for a reason, So usually if we leave a job or a relationship, it means that our energy no longer suits that. Our energy no longer fits. And that we are being given a better opportunity, usually. That goes for relationships, that goes for when you move, that goes for jobs. So you lost that job so you could get something better. One door closes, another door opens. I do see someone coming around in your energy, though, within the next 2 years. I've been getting 2 years a lot for some reason. Now, it can be any time within that time frame. Timelines also shift. So, depending on your free will, your choices, and things like that, timelines can shift. But there's someone that that's gonna come in. Don't fall, bub. And he looks like he has, I don't know if he has salt and pepper hair or grayish hair, but there's definitely gray to his hair. He's not really old, but he's older. He's more mature. I feel like he might wear reading glasses or something of that sort. He has a handsome face, and I feel like he's into the same kind of stuff you are, as far as crime. You're gonna meet him through, because I feel like you're gonna get back on your channel, and you're gonna do more with it, and it's gonna grow more. And somehow there's going to be some kind of connection that you meet while doing that, because they keep linking it to the true crime, like something true crime channel, through true crime. You're going to meet him through a connection on some case you're doing or something like that. So yeah. And even though people are with each other for a very long time, we learn relationships are about lessons. Okay. We end up being in relationships so that we can learn specific lessons. We have contracts with people. When those contracts end, when those lessons are over, when our energy shifts and we no longer vibe, that is when it's time to move forward. And that goes with, like I said, anything, because our energy can outgrow anything. And we end up getting put on a path that we're supposed to be on. Okay. So, anyways, back to this person. And this is, it's going to be kind of a different relationship. I feel like the conversation and the communication is going to be really good. And I'm not saying like he's like some super old guy. No, he's just older, more mature. It's weird because I sent him like salt and pepper, and then I see it like more. So, I think he's active. I see something about bicycle riding, and it's all going to happen in divine timing. Okay. So, yeah, I'm going to start my podcast again. But so, and I think with this person, Crimezilla, it's going to come across as, yeah, right. So, yeah, I feel like he's older. I was going to say he's not like in his 60s. That's not what I or 70s or 80s. But he is around the same age, maybe a little older. He's got, because they show me like salt and pepper, so I don't, and then they show it more gray. So he might be salt and pepper, and then he's turning more gray kind of thing. But he does have glasses or reading glasses. He's got a really handsome face. I feel like he's a bigger guy. And like I said, he's into the true crime. I think he might be active because they show me bicycles. Like, I don't know if he likes to ride a bicycle, go bicycling, something. There's something like that. So it'll happen in divine timing, but I think it's going to happen through your channel, because they keep taking me back to the fact that I feel like you're going to get more involved in your channel. Your channel is going to grow, and you'll do that in the right timing as well. But I feel like you're going to start covering more cases, like, because I feel like that's a real passion of yours, and you'll get better at it. You know what I mean? Does he match my description? Because this guy does seem active. He seems active. Does he have grayish in his hair? Gray in his hair at all? It could be him then. But within the next 2 years, it might get more serious. There's something within the next 2 years, like I said, about time frame. It can shift. So, does he do bicycling? That must be why I keep getting him connected to the true crime part. But does he do bicycling? I mean, the bicycling might just be a symbol for being active, but I just keep seeing this dude riding a bike. I mean, he would have to be active if he's a detective, right? Does he wear glasses? It might not even be all the time. It might just be reading glasses or something like that. Okay. Well, if he rides a bike and he matches all this, then that's probably who they're showing me. It might turn into something more. He's definitely, in your energy because that's who they're showing me. Sometimes does he have a mustache and then sometimes he shaves it. I don't know. There's reference to facial hair. Sydney, just something that's fair for the kind of reading that you want, okay? It could be, but lately whenever people ask me like relationship thing, I'll get 2 years. And that could be they could meet somebody within 2 years. It could get more serious within 2 years or something about a 2-year mark. And again, it time shifts, so thank you, Laura. It was okay. It was, it was just the birthday. So it seems like this is who they're showing me because he matches the stuff I'm getting. And he like I said, it's going to connect to true crime. And I think you're going to get more involved in that. So as I just think that, right, like, things with timing, it just depends. Like, you might be just kind of like a casual dating now, but it might eventually turn into something more serious because that's who they're showing me. You know what I'm saying? So you'll have to let me know how things go with that because he matches a little too much from what I was saying. Okay. Hi, Melissa. It's good to have you. Yeah. Well, see, I did start it again. I don't know if you listened to the new one with me and Natalie, Melissa. We did a few cases and then she had some medical issues and I had to move and stuff. And so now her medical issues are better. I'm just trying to find the time and energy to get back doing it again. And the day, we need to pick a day and just start it. So it'll be with Nell again. But like I said, I have a link posted in my description. I actually did that one case. Spear. Lauren Spear. So that one ended up, I did not know anything about that case, and apparently it was very accurate. So that's the new podcast. Which we did a few. So yep. That's what I think but that's who they're showing me. Too much matches, the bike riding, how he looks. It'd be interesting if you could message me a picture of him and I could tell you that that's who I see. The fact that he's into, crime stuff, because like I said, it's going to be connected to crime. Which is weird. They usually show me, like, if it's a detective or police officer, they usually show me a uniform or something like that, but they just kept connecting it to your true crime stuff. So, let's see. I don't know who's next. I got 2 donations. But I don't know who they're from. Hold on a second. Okay, so Karen. Right. But like I said, it's going to connect to, I don't think, like I said, it connects to true crime. You know, either you guys are going to work together on cases or something. There's something there with the true crime thing and you. So, I'm looking for Catherine. Oh, Shenanigans Beacon. So, Shenanigan Beacon, you're here, right? We don't always know the reasons why things happen, but it's usually for the better. Okay, so what are you needing help with? Thanks for letting me know your username because I was like, who is that? So what do you need help with, girl? Okay. So when it comes to relationships, like I always say, there's free will involved. There's free will of both people. We meet people for a reason. Usually, like I said, there's a lesson involved. There's a contract involved. We have contracts with people that we make before we come here. So, you know, that's one thing you have to realize about relationships. And so we meet everybody for a reason. There is no accidents in who we meet. We leave everybody for a reason as well. You're kind of reminding me of the relationship I had for 5 years, and like we still talk and stuff. There's still a connection there. There's still a strong connection there. Will we ever probably be together? No, probably not. Um, has he talked about it? Yeah, but things usually don't change. Sometimes they do. It's rare. People learn their lessons and come back together and it works out. So I guess what I'm getting at is usually when people leave, it's because your energy is no longer vibing with them, because your contract is finished, your lessons are learned, and although it's hard, any breakup is hard, any end is you grieve, just like any relationship. But usually if people leave, it's because they're meant to leave. So as hard as that is to swallow sometimes, it's for a reason. Usually, like I was saying earlier, when one door closes, another one opens. So and the reason why you were in a bad place is because, you know, you're grieving. It's the loss of a relationship it's just like, you know, you grieve. It's not like you're grieving in the same way as if someone passes away, but you're still grieving. Okay. So right now, what Spirit is saying is that you need to work on yourself. You need to heal and you need to grow. And if he's meant to come back in, which I feel it's kind of up in the air right now, because of the whole free will thing. Like they show me he cares about you, but it's kind of like he's just keeping you around because he doesn't want to lose you completely, if you know what I mean. Um, it's almost like if this doesn't, if this, you know, how do I explain this? It's almost like, for some reason, I lost my words. Hang on a second. It's almost like he wants to have you there in case something doesn't work out with someone else, or he doesn't want to end up alone, or that's kind of what it feels like. I mean, there's still a connection because, like I said, you had a contract with them and you probably had past lives with them. That's another thing, as we end up meeting people that we have past lives with. And that makes it hard, because there's still that connection there. Like, I still have dreams about my ex. There's always going to be feelings there because there's a soul bond that takes place. So depending on what that soul bond is, it makes things hard, to keep moving forward. But again, if someone really loves you, they don't leave you. Okay? And that's what I want people to understand is like love. True love is you don't hurt each other with true love unless, sometimes things happen to where there's exceptions to the rule, like addictions, things like that. It's a little different because people kind of don't have control. But you don't hurt somebody that you love if you're a sound mind. You don't leave them. You know what I mean? So I feel like if you were meant to be with this guy, and I'm sorry that I'm like going around and explaining everything, but it's what Spirit is telling me I need to explain. I just feel like you need to live for yourself and live your life and worry about yourself right now and heal from everything. If he's meant to come back, he will. I don't think, and that's your free will. And if you want to take the chance again, but usually exes are exes for a reason. Usually if they come back, it's rare, but it does happen to where they've learned their lessons. They come back and it gets stronger and it works out. But a lot of the times it doesn't. So, I don't know. Am I making sense to you? I always don't like to tell people, hey, it's just better to just walk away. But that's what I'm saying. He walked away from you. So you have to know your worth and understand that you don't need to wait around for a guy. You don't need to make yourself feel a certain way and be hurt over and over because he's leading you on and stuff like that. So, he's bringing another woman. I mean, he's already sort of moved on. He just wants you kind of on a string. And as sad as that is, I mean, you have to move on with your life. So, and that's how you will attract the right person, is healing yourself and worrying about yourself and working on yourself right now. Anytime anybody gets out of a relationship, they should be working on themselves and working on their energy so that they can attract the right one again to them. Because this is not the right person, right? The right person doesn't leave, right? If he was the right person, he would be with you. It's as simple as that. And it sucks that I have to tell people this, and I have to tell them this on the line too. And it's like I don't want to give anybody false hope or anything like that. But if people really want to be with you, then they'll be with you. If they leave you, then that's their loss. And yeah. And that's all you can do is work on it. But it's time to know your worth. And I feel like someone's going to come in later on anyways. It's not going to be him. I don't feel like he's not. He's not the right one. As much as he feels like the right one, he's not. I just think that you guys might have some kind of contract or past life soul connection or something. You can cut cords to separate that, and your feelings won't be as strong. There's lots of meditations on doing that. You just imagine a cord going from you to him and taking large scissors and cutting it. And you can do this every day, and this will help cut the cords because we all energetically connect to someone. So this will help kind of break that energetic bond. But no, like I said, I think he just tells you kind of what you want to hear. And you just deserve more. So I know that was kind of long, drawn out explanation of stuff. But as you can see, I even had to stop and kind of get what they were telling me, because it was like they were telling me and then my mind went blank. And then I had to figure out what was being said. So just, it's good. Work on you. You make it about you and your kids, and that's it right now. Hey, Cheyenne, stop. Hold on a second. Barking at nothing. The dog has high anxiety. Sorry. You're welcome. I hope it was helpful. I know sometimes it's not what we want to hear, but just know, like I said, rejection is protection and a redirection. So we get rejected for a certain reason. If things are meant to work out, they're going to work out. It's just the way it is. If things are easy, if they work out and they're easy, then it's meant to be. If it's difficult and it's hard, not meant to be. Someone leaves you, unfortunately, So, okay. I know that was kind of a long drawn out thing. I'm sorry, guys. Now, Cynthia. Stop. Cindy. That's, let me see, what you send that. Yeah, that's fine. That's a good donation. Thank you. I don't know what do you want a reading on? You're welcome. I just don't want you to feel like there's going to be a connection there for a while and maybe always, but that doesn't mean that we have to put up with feeling pain, of them kind of leading us on. And I feel like that's kind of what he's doing. Okay, yeah, Cindy, what do you want a reading on, girl? Okay, now, just because there's a deep connection does not mean twin flame. That term gets thrown around like crazy. We only ever get one twin flame. We don't get multiple twin flames. Soulmate's different than a twin flame. I know, because been there, done that. Twin flame is more chaotic, okay? It's more chaotic energy. It's more earth-shattering, earth-moving type of energy. So I don't feel like it's a twin flame. This seems like this kind of relationship. There is a soul connection there, okay, and you have met for a reason. Now, I feel like this is going to be about deep conversation. I don't know if you guys already have deep conversations, but I feel like that's where a lot of the attraction is you guys can have really deep conversations, and there's really that kind of connection. Like, you can just talk about anything. Like, that's what they're showing me and telling me. So I feel like you need to take it from there. It started as a friendship, but there is a possibility. Like I said, with relationships, it comes down to free will. Okay. Someone can be thrown in your path, but it's up to the both of you to make it work. So there is a possibility for a relationship here that I do think he feels like more of a soulmate connection, or there's a soul contract or a soul connection here that's there. It's not an accident that you met that person at all. So I feel like that's where it needs to continue. and it's going to go where it's meant to go, but I feel like there is a possibility for a deeper relationship, and even a physical relationship, because they show me that. But just be careful with the whole work relationship dynamic, okay? It can make things complicated, and I don't know if it's going to turn into anything more while you're still at work or not. There might be a change or shift in that for one of you. I don't think it will be you though, but I would just be careful with that work, the work relationship thing, because that can get a little tricky. But I do feel like there is a possibility for more here. Now, long term, I don't know. Again, that's going to be up to you too. I'm not really seeing anything that's showing me like how long the relationship would last. I feel like this is going to be up to your guys's, the choices that you make. Okay, your free will of if you want to take it to another level. But definitely, I feel like there's going to be a physical relationship eventually. But right now, it feels like the communication is there, and that's good. It's good to build things on friendships, anyways. And trust me, twin flames, you don't want really a twin flame, because they only about 1% make it as a twin flame. It's really difficult relationship. People, they want to romanticize it, which, yes, it's the deepest love you ever feel, but it's also very crazy and chaotic. So you really kind of want more of a soulmate anyways. I only know that from experience and doing so much work on it. I wrote a book on it and all of that. So do you have another question? Because you sent. You're welcome. Do you want to do another question for that, or because you sent a good donation, so I could do 2 questions if you want. Okay, you're welcome. I hope it was helpful. Do you know where the R name comes in? I don't know why I'm seeing an R, where it fits or anything for any of you guys. I would think it would belong to you, Cindy, because first, middle, or last. I just keep seeing an R. I just don't know where it fits. I know, I kind of seem like tired and out of it, you guys. I'm sorry, I am. And it would be someone alive or past, I guess. I don't know. I just keep getting an R. Okay. Yeah, there's an R connected somewhere. I think it's with Cindy. Okay. I don't know. It'd be first, middle, or last, alive or past for anybody. I don't really know. I just keep seeing an R in my head. I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure where that fits. But if I don't say it, it'll repeat. So I usually just say it. Again, first, middle, or last. And this could be loved one. This could be a friend. I don't know. Like I said, alive or past. I don't really know where this is fitting, but it's gonna bug me now. You're welcome. I don't know. I'm just getting an R and I don't know where it fits. I'm getting a headache and I'm getting an R, but I don't know if it's connected. I'm guessing anybody because you guys are in the chat. I thought it was Cindy because it came in right after I finished with her, but she says it doesn't fit, so it wouldn't be her. Anything with the head with this person? Is it past? Maybe. Yeah, it doesn't have to necessarily be a person. So I wanted to put it with Cindy because I was in her reading. It's the name of the city that she lives in. Start with an R. It could be it. Need to dance at the paper, baby, huh? Okay, that could be it then. Because I was talking to you, that's why I think it goes with you. Yeah, that's what I was saying. She was asking if it was the city. It's very possible because as a validation, because I was talking to her, so it said she couldn't that's what I think anyways. I don't know. I thought because it came like, when I was doing her reading. No, well, I think it does fit. If that fits the city that she's from or where she's at or whatever, that would just be validation that I'm talking about her. Because it came in like right after I was done saying what I was saying, so that's why I want to put it with you. But I don't know. I keep getting a headache, so I don't know if there's someone in here that had someone pass with something to the head because I'm getting like a major headache and cheek ache. And again, you guys, things, sometimes things can mean multiple meaning or fit multiple things. I get that. That happens sometimes. Oh, they'll give me one thing, but it'll fit multiple people. KM television, any of that with the head? Oh, she's not. Does she have headaches? Because my head is like throbbing right now. Does she have issues? She's been having headaches? Has she been having headaches? Hello. Okay. Because my head is like throbbing. And again, it came in when I was talking to you, so it must be her. Because I do pick up on what people are feeling. Not necessarily deceased, but alive people too. So if you're saying that she's having headaches, then it's got to be her. I don't know why they do that to me right now, but Yeah, it's like all right here. I make sure she gets checked out. Yeah, I was gonna say she needs to go get checked out because the spine connects to the brain. You know what I mean? So she's having back pain and head pain, then she needs to. But I'm like, I feel like it's hurting all right here and all right here. Yep, I agree. She does need to go to the doctor. I know I've got to get myself some insurance somehow too. Yeah, it's all right here on the left side. This is my left. It's just like it just came out of nowhere, so it's got to connect somewhere. But if she's having pain like that in her, if she's having pain in her head, then it was probably her. I think. Oh, my thing says 11:11. All right, Cindy, you're welcome. Good night. I would definitely pursue that, though. I think it'll go somewhere. It feels like you guys have kind of a strong bond. There's some kind of soul connection. My chest is hurting too, so I think it's starting to be more than just her. My clairsentience has really picked up with me feeling things like this. Passings and ailments and things like that. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I know my chest too, so I need to go back to whoever was saying they had. Does that fit any of your people? Cam television? The chest? The head? Usually chest is lungs or heart. But if she's feeling a headache like I'm feeling, yeah, she definitely needs to. Okay, I don't know where it fits then. I just know that lately when someone's trying to come through and I'm just talking to people, I'll start to feel their ailments and passings, usually passings. Um it could be him then. All right, it could be both of them together. I've had that happen too. That reading that I did, they wanted to connect to two people. Well, two people came in at the same time. She was making me feel the chest, and he was making me feel stomach and other stuff. They connected the stomach and other stuff to him, dumbass cat, but could not connect the chest. Well, turns out she had a heart defect, but we didn't realize that. They didn't realize it fit her because it came in with him. It got validated in the second reading. Yeah. So it could be both of your loved ones kind of around together right now, because that would make sense for the head and that would make sense for the lungs. But like I'm not getting anything else. It's just that what I'm feeling. Or they could be coming in together. Come on, what are you guys doing? Jesus. Darn cat's knocking everything down. It's okay. Hey, it's part of the job. I'm sitting here like trying to get things, and it's just I'm just feeling all this, and I'm not really picking anything else up. The dog, okay, because I have a stand for my bird that I got, and I haven't taken it out of the box and put it together yet. And the cats knocked it over. That's what that noise was. And then I don't know what the hell else they knocked over. Something else. My house is usually a lot louder. Oh, all the troublemakers put away. Sorry, guys. I was so tired, and that's probably why I'm just feeling things, but not really. Indian ringneck. No, I'm gonna take her. I gotta get her tamed up again because she went through a really bad bluffing and she got kind of mean. But I'm gonna take her and get her wings clipped so that I can work with her and get her on the stand. Yeah, dude, I'm like so tired. And I ended up getting a lovebird because, you guys, my birds passed away. I still cry over freaking Midori all the time. But the guy was like, "Oh, he's so tame." He's not. He's not tame at all. So I have to learn how to tame him because I have no idea how to do that. I'm thinking that those two go together, the brain and the lung and the lung. I wish. I wish they had a reboot. Yep. I don't know. You know what? Midori, my conure, and the fact that I think it was my fault because I don't even want to go into it. I hate myself. So, I hand fed him, and he's just really cool. He would fly to me and just be with me all the time. He could have his wings because he would just fly to me. I didn't have to worry about him flying away or anything like that. And then Eli's lovebird that he had, he was taken care of really well before that. He was already tamed, and then Eli worked a lot with him, and he was the same. Like he would just hang out with me, and just they would both just kick it with me. My ringneck's not really like that. She's kind of evil right now, so. And for some reason, I've cried more over the damn birds than I did the dogs and cats that I lost lately. So, it is definitely my fault on both of them. And I know what happened, but definitely my fault. Yeah, I don't use the word dead. And it shouldn't have an LOL after. Oh, lots of love. I got it. But passed away is the word I like to use because there is no death, really. Although it's hard, we miss their physical presence, you know. One day I'll get another conure, but I don't. It's just not going to be the same. So. Oh gosh! Oh, I keep yawning. Crap. Oh, I bet. That's sad. I don't even want to go into what happened with mine. It's my fault. Both of them are my fault. Yep. I bet. Like I said, I cried more over my conure than I did my cats and dogs I lost last year. I went through a few losses last year. And, I mean, I cried over them, but him, I still cry every day. It doesn't help I still have his cage here that I need to put outside or something. But I took some of the stuff from his cage and put it in for the lovebird so the lovebird could use it. But no. Maybe. I don't know. It sucks because I got him for really cheap. I got paid $100 for him because I hand fed him. And he was my baby. He was the smallest one. And yeah. But now out here, like all the conures, like $500, $600, $700. Cheapest one I found was $400. And I'm just like, yeah, it was gonna be a long time until I get another one. And I want it hand fed because I'm already going to have to tame this lovebird. That guy told me, oh, he's so nice. He's so tame. No, he's not. So I don't even know how to tame this lovebird. He flies away from me. So I'm going to have to work with him. But I just wanted another bird in that cage. I was really struggling with it. I went for like 3 weeks without getting anything, but yeah, exactly. My conure was my best friend. Terry was sweet too. So I don't know. I struggle a lot with that one for some reason. Especially since I think I know what happened and I blame myself because it could have been avoided. So. How did it get into the cage? Did it get into the cage or was it out of the cage? Or I put clips and shit on mine. Yeah, well, I know you can tame them to like you, but it's just the guy told me, oh yeah, they're tamed. They're freaking not. He's not tame at all. And when I got him, I was like, so how long does it take to tame him? And she's like, oh, the lady that got hers from us, like took her like 5 days or something like that. I don't know. But I was watching videos on how to do it because I've never tamed a lovebird before. And they said to talk to him through the cage. So I've been doing that. And I kind of just left him in the cage for the couple days since I got him, just like get him to adjust. And then I like try to feed him millet through the cage and he just runs away. So I don't know. He's pretty I really don't. I had him clip his wings so that he couldn't fly away from me, but I really don't know what I'm doing because all the birds were either tame when I got him or hand fed. So it's the first time I ever had to kind of tame a bird, and I don't know. But I'll figure it out, hopefully. When I do, I'll have to bring him on here and show you guys because I'll be really proud. And then, like I said, I'll have to retrain Kamara just because she's after she went through that bluffing. I don't know, she's got mean. So I'm gonna work with her. Hi, April. Kamara, the one that talks, no, she's still alive. The other one that used to make other noises did. Yeah, that sucks. Oh, I have Midori on my old TikToks. And Kamara has her own TikTok, but because she got mean, I haven't been able to do much with her. But I'm gonna, like I said, I'm getting her wings clipped so I can work with her again because I got a stand and she's like cage aggressive, so I need to put her on the stand and bring her out that way. But I need to make it so she can't fly away because I have so many high places she can go, I'll never get her. So whenever you're trained, I know one thing, whenever you're training or taming a bird, you have to clip their wings because otherwise they fly and then it's stressful for everybody. So yeah, that one was tough. That one was really tough. I think it was tougher than the dog and the cat I lost. Well, I just have cried more over. I think, like I said, it's just, with the dogs and cats, I have other dogs and cats, but I don't have another conure. So it's, I don't know how to explain it. It's like, my other dogs and cats kind of, helped me get over the loss of my other dog and cat that I lost because I have more of the same species, but I don't have another conure. So it's like I see his empty cage all the time and think like I miss him hanging out on me. It's just different, it's different. Now I don't have him, so hopefully I'll get another one that's nice one day. Like he was, because he was special. He just loved me and that was it. He wanted to hang out with me. I hand fed him, yeah. Oh, yeah, Kamara, the mean one, I hand fed her too. She was okay. When she went through her bluffing stage, like her hormonal stage, that's when she turned into a jerk. She got like aggressive for some reason. And she still is like loving kind of through the cage. She does like her hormonal stance through the cage. And like I know she loves me because you only do that when they love somebody, but she's just like cage aggressive. But once I get her wings clipped, and hopefully I can get her in. I made an appointment next week as long as I can come up with the money to do it. I'm gonna clip her so that I can work with her some. So you're welcome, shenanigans. Have a good evening. But yeah, Midori I hand fed, and so he would just hang out with me. Like he could keep his wings because he would fly, but then he would come back and hang out with me. So it's just sad. I don't know. There's a bird place in Tucson that I want to go to just to look. No, I don't leave them out at the same time. I put the cats away if I have my birds out. But they sleep on top of the cage, but they don't really mess with them. They started kind of messing with this one because he's new, but the other ones they didn't really bother. But they'll get used to him and they won't mess with the cage or nothing. Kamara, she'll freaking bite their asses through the cage, so they don't mess with her. But I don't let them out at the same time. All right, the cats have their cat room, and the dogs have their dog room. But yeah, they never messed with them in the cage, anyways. I wouldn't freaking trust them to have them out. No. If they were big like a cockatoo, I don't think anybody would mess with them. Cockatoos can bite really hard. I've seen cats be okay with birds, but yeah, I've never really, not mine. But they don't bother them in the cage or nothing. But yeah, I've never really tamed a bird that was crazy before, so they can be, yeah. But I don't know, if I start making pretty good money, I'm gonna start saving, hopefully, for a conure. I don't know. But cause like they're really expensive out here. Like I only paid $100 for him because I hand fed him, and I got a really, like that was just really lucky. But they're like freaking $400 to $700 to $800 out here. So I'm just like, and I want a hand fed one. I don't want to have to go through the thing I'm gonna go through with this one. I thought he was more tame than that when the guy told me. He kept saying, "Oh yeah, he's so nice. He's so tame." Dude, he's afraid of hands. He's not. No, we'll see. It'll be interesting. Oh, I'm good. I'm glad. I didn't even realize who you were until right now. That's amazing. I'm glad that what I told you to do worked. Or what spirit told you to do, I guess I should say. That's amazing. I always like to hear that kind of stuff. That horse is beautiful. Yeah. So you talked to him, and then what happened? He just isn't crazy anymore? Wow. But all it took was that, huh? I'm even amazed. Maybe I should be an animal communicator. I always wanted to be. I even signed up for the classes but never did it. It's okay. Yeah, he did. Over 9 years ago. I wrote a book about it, but how to get over that? And he was my twin flame. It was hard. It was hard. Lots of readings. And then just coming to terms and understanding that he can love me much better where he is now because he had addictions and he struggled a lot in life, and that he chose to leave to save my life. And if if you read the book, you'll understand. But that's just how I got through it. I used to sleep. I have a binder with like all the notes and stuff he wrote me. I used to sleep with that for a while. I think the first and second year were the hardest, and then it kind of shifted and it got different. And once I started doing this work, I understand things from a different perspective. So that's how that's kind of how I got through it. I understood that was his time and there was a reason for it, and he was no longer struggling. We were no longer struggling. And I'm still very much connected to him, and I always will be. And I know that there is no death, and I know that we'll be together again. So, that's how I got through it. I had lots of readings, though. I did take a lot of readings. I had readings done by other people in groups and stuff. That's awesome, April. I'm glad. They can understand what we're saying to them, definitely. Just to remember who you guys were together before, because that's what he needed to do. He just needed to remember that, you guys had lives before where, you wrote him and he was free. Wow. And he wasn't doing that before, was he? He was running from you, huh? I'm so glad. I'm so glad that reading was helpful. I love hearing stuff like that. It's real validation, Wow. Amazing. That is amazing. It's amazing to see that shift, huh? That shift in him like that. Wow. I'm so, so glad. I appreciate you validating that for me. And one day you'll be able to ride him bareback. You used to. It's one thing they kept showing me. That's amazing. Yep. It sure is. Because he was running from me before, wasn't he? And he wouldn't come to you and he was just being a Mustang. It's like he did a whole shift. So I tell us when we talk to our animals, they understand what we're saying, you know. Well, I like to say most of them do. Try to tell Freya to be good, but he wouldn't let you do that before? Just keep freaking yawning. Wow. That's amazing how that shifted like that. Like Spirit told me exactly what to tell you, what to say to him. You said it, and now he's a completely different horse. Wow. I do need to get into the animal communication. I can't communicate with my own animals. I can't fix them. That better. Well, that's absolutely amazing. I'm so happy. I'm so happy that it worked. Yep, and you're telepathically communicating that to him. Put my computer in phone. Yep, you're telepathically showing him, and he understands. Wow, and I'm sure your energy has shifted as well. You know how Susan Milan is all about energy. It really does make a difference. So I'm sure that your energy shifted as well. I'm so glad. Probably has a lot to do with that, and then, like I said, your energy shifting because you understood it too. Horses are very intuitive. Animals are in general, but horses are. So, excellent. That's so good to hear. Too bad we didn't have a video of the change, huh? I was wondering why I didn't see any, Neil, really? I was wondering why I didn't see you put, anything about how he's running away and all that now. I haven't seen any posts like that in a while. Amazing. That's wonderful validation. Yep, that's good. I know, that's what I was saying. I wasn't seeing any of those posts, so I figured things must have gotten better. Neo's face. Oh, bless you. Yeah, because he's learned that he can trust you now. There's no water to drink. This cat always drinks my water out of my cup. Is that like a wild herd or something? Or is it your herd? Or is it just a herd that's there? Yeah, like I was saying the last reading, they protect us against negative energy, negative entities. They work on the astral level. So that was Neo. He gave me quite a scare last year. Last year, excuse me, damn it! Just before I moved, he had really bad stomach issue and had to be hospitalized. And if I hadn't have found someone to help me out with that, I don't know what I would have done. Yep, and he knows that. So he understands the relationship now. That's amazing. I'm so glad. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I heard that they kind of do that. Oh, dude, I'm so sorry, guys. Yeah, there was there. I have 2 horses over here, and I was talking to the lady that lives next door, and because she has 2 horses, and she was saying that there was horses at the other property over there, and they didn't introduce them, and they were like fighting over the fence. And she's like, "Yeah, like if you ever get a horse, we have to introduce them because we don't want any fighting." Because they're like literally fighting over the fence. Well, that showed him a lot right there. He has beautiful energy, anyways. I love that horse. He's got this. I don't know. There's just something about him. Oh, poor baby. Well, you came to his rescue right there. That showed him a lot. That showed him that you're going to protect him. So that was probably the last thing he needed to see. Huh. Maybe they're fine as long as there's a fence in the way then. Little rocks. I have that stupid song stuck in my head. I don't even listen to it. That little rock star. That song. I don't know why. Wow. Amazing. People started talking about it, huh? Wow. If you only told him that a psychic told you what to do. And that's what changed the relationship. Yeah, I wonder what people would think about that. That's wonderful. At least he has a friend. At least they get along. You know, that's important. And they've most likely known each other before as well. Oh, Rose. Hey, what are you guys doing? That's good. He's a little jealous. Well, I'm glad. Thank you so much for sharing that validation. That's really amazing. I really like that horse. Anyways, he's beautiful. And I think his name fits him too. That name, Caspian, is from, oh gosh, what the heck is that name off of? It's off a movie and a book. Lion Witch in the Wardrobe or something like that, or oh wow. Yep, he understands your relationship now. He understands how it's supposed to be. You're welcome. Are you making noises? It's Neo, is my sweet baby. Chronicles of Narnia. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Well, Lion Witch of Wardrobe is the Chronicles of Narnia. It's all together. But yeah, that one. Yep. Yep. So I was trying to think. I can't think very well tonight. I think it's just because I'm tired. I love you too, buddy. I love you too, buddy boy. Yeah, because Simba had gotten sick, and then, like, freaking not even a week later, this thing got sick. It was awful. Oh, baby. I don't know. I think it was the stress. Plus, he likes to eat shit he's not supposed to. Like, pieces of plastic, paper, whatever, that I try not to let him eat, but I don't know what he did. I don't know what he ate. I don't know why he got sick. Haha. That's cool. Yeah, he's beautiful. He's a beautiful little Mustang. Beautiful wild Mustang. For sure. You're lucky. You're a lucky one. I saw this really beautiful horse I really wanted the other day. It's already trained around kids and everything, and because I would like to start a business where I have animals, and kids, like parties and stuff with animals, but yeah, I can't afford it right now. It sucks. She kind of looked like yours. It was gray with like white spots. It was really pretty. Yeah. Yeah, of course. He's a Mustang. These guys, well, him and another cat, they like the crunchy, plastic paper. I I don't know if that's what happened or not, but I always have to catch him eating it and take it away. They don't know what caused it. I don't know what caused it. He just maybe the stress of losing the other cat. I don't know. That was a really shitty time. Because the first vet I took Simba to got it wrong. If they would have diagnosed him right, then I probably could have saved him. But no. If I'd had the money, I would have sued him. Because they really screwed up. Well, thank you. I appreciate you telling me all of that. That's really cool. You see that live Facebook or live YouTube? I can communicate with animals. No, it was Spirit that told me what to tell him to do. Okay, well, you can send one my way then. I want a Mustang. Maybe that's what you can call your rescue, Wild at Heart. I don't know why that kind of came to me. Oh, baby. Sucks Montana so far. I don't even know how you would go about getting him here. One here. Maybe one day. We'll just have to see. Oh, I have to be rich first. Can somebody tell me how I can become rich, please? I can't read my own life. Yo. Amazing. You guys see that? That's an incredible testimonial and validation. Pretty cool. She was having issues with the horse, and I told her what to say and how they had a past life and all this stuff, and she did it, and now the horse has done a 180 and does not try to run away anymore. I do too. It kind of came to me that she should use that as the rescue name, Wild at Heart. I like it. I mean, yeah, we have wild Mustangs around here in Arizona too. It's like 3 hours away though. Where they were left by the settlers or whatever. But yeah, I agree. It's not acceptable. Plus, I mean, like any animal, I would think that they deserve love and a good home if they're going to have that, you know? I don't know. It's always been my dream to own a horse, but I have to get rich first. I don't know if that dream will ever become a reality as far as having one. That's why I moved to horse. I moved to horse property. If I ever get this court crap settled, you know, I wanted to kind of build up my little farm. But hey, the babies. Neil. He's such a lover. It's amazing. It just proves. Two and a half acres. These are all horse. These are all horse properties. It's like, everybody has horses around here. They're always riding them. There's a lady over here that's got a bunch, and she's got a donkey that yells all the time. She told me that she would like have me meet her horses and stuff, and then I never heard from her. But yeah, I have 2.5 acres. Right now, the goats just roam it. The goats roam around in my 2 LGDs. That's what they just run the whole 2 acres, 2.5 acres. Getting everything they're not supposed to. I think I'm the only one with goats. There's someone that has a cow over here because I hear the cow mooing sometimes. That's new because that wasn't there before, so they must have just got it. And then there's someone with more dogs probably than I got over there, but they leave them outside. They freaking all howl at one time. Yeah, but I need, because I even saw. Yeah, no, not really. My goats, well, they try to, but they don't get much done. I only got 4 of them. So, I have to get this done. It's going to cost me $250 to get everything mowed around here. I need to get it done because of the snakes. I don't want places for the snakes to go and the goats not see them, and so I got to get that done. But yeah, I just need the stuff to I gotta plug in my phone. Shoot, I think my charger's over there. Damn it! Hold on 1 second. Hopefully my dogs don't go crazy when I get up. Just everybody chill. I just need to get my charger. I said just chill. I just need to get my charger. That doesn't mean you need to get up. Hey! Shush. See, I knew that was gonna freaking happen. Looking for the damn plug. I had a lamp that someone got me that had plugs in it, but it quit working. You might want to plug in your PC. Yeah, no kidding. Oh, shoot. Hold on. What the heck is it? There we go. I knew when we got up, all the dogs would freaking be stupid. Yeah. I mean, there's nice places around here. Montana's pretty. It's more like, because I had seen there was a free horse one time too that I would have gotten, but the problem is for one, the money to keep up their hooves and stuff right now, and for two, like I don't have any shelter out here for them, so I need to build a shelter and do like a fencing. You'll have to get a lot of goats because my 4 don't do shit. Like, they munch and stuff all day long, but they don't do any. I mean, you can't even tell. And every day they do that, and you can't even tell. Like, you need like 15 goats to make a difference. I am going to get a few more, though. Yeah, it's nice. The energy's, a lot better than California, and I live like away from everything. But the good thing about here is no one really cares what you do, and no one really bothers you. No one cares about my dogs and bothers me. It's not like you have people come in to check up on you all the time. So it's more freedom like that. Like, no one cares. Because like I said, this guy over here, he's got hounds that live outside. They howl all the time. No one cares. Yeah, you have to have a ton of goats to make a difference. Or, because like I said, my little Nigerians, they munch all day. You can't even tell. You can't even tell they've done anything. So they really don't do much. I only have 4 right now, but I am going to get some more. I have to fix a different area for the goats too. There's already things in the ground like to put the fence on, so I just need fencing for that area over there, and I need to figure out a way to get more pallets here so I can make a nice house, because the problem is my pallets don't fit in my car, because I know exactly how to make it, but yeah, it's beautiful out there. I thought about there, but it's too cold. I don't like the cold too much. But yeah, Montana's beautiful. Just like I told you in the reading, I think that you guys will find a place. And things work out if they're meant to. You know, their job's over there for a reason. Hold on, my son messaged me. Yeah, I just can't get the pallets here. I need a damn truck. Plus, I have no way to get the horse here either. I don't have a truck and trailer. So, it's just going to have to wait till all this court bull crap is over. I have no way, because, like, there's stuff I need to do for my goats I can't even get here, because I don't have a way to haul it. No, don't jump up there. Trying to get my son here for spring break, and it's gonna be drama. I could already tell. I was trying to get him to fly out of LAX or fly to LAX, out of LAX to LAX. It's cheaper. His dad lives up by Fresno. It's like $300-400 more to go up to Fresno, which is like the weirdest thing. His dad would rather do that than to drive him to LAX. I'm like, really? Because I don't have $300-400 to pay for a ticket. Yep, dreaming big there, girl. Dreaming big. I don't know how I would get it here, though. That's a long drive. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, yeah, it is cheaper to fly in LAX, but I don't know. His dad's saying no. I could not find anything other than $400, but he's saying check Hopper, because I didn't even hear about that. I do the one that like gives you all the prices of everywhere. But can't download anything. Oh, is that where you came? But I'm not near Nevada. I'm not near yeah, I'm not in Nevada. All right, April, thank you so much for sharing the experience and everything with us. That means a lot. I'm glad that it worked out. Good night, Bass Woman. I'm probably going to jump off here soon, too, because I only got 6 people. So, and I'm tired. Sorry you don't feel good. That's amazing. I hope that works out for you. Just remember me when it's, you need to bring me a horse to Arizona. What am I doing here? They sold my house, so I had to. Because my house was like in a trust, and my grandpa passed away and everything, and so they had to sell it for the money, so that's why. And this was the cheapest place I could find, and my aunt lived out here already, so an hour away, but so that's the story on that. I always say my I didn't know you were here, Karen. How come you didn't say hi? Oh, no, wait. Fuck. See, I'm telling you. I would like to know where he found flights for 100. But I sure as hell don't see that. Oh. See, I'm coming up with $400 for one ticket. I don't know where he's talking about. Have him get it then if he can get it for that cheap, because I sure as hell can't find it. He don't want to drive him to LAX and all that, so. Heavily engrossed in a really hard jigsaw puzzle. Oh, I can't do jigsaw puzzles. It hurt my brain. I used to do them, but. Oh, I don't know what he's freaking talking about, because it's coming up as $400 or $500 per ticket on there. And if I do LAX, it's like $130. What was the jigsaw puzzle? Oh, baby. So freaking download the stupid thing. I don't know if I have room on my phone. So you guys have any questions or anything you want to talk about? My mind is kind of blank on being addicted to. Yeah, I used to do them with my grandma, but I don't know. I can't do them anymore. I get too frustrated too easy. I used to do them when I was a kid, though. That's cool. Some people are just puzzle people. I don't like puzzles. Now, my work, I like those kind of puzzles because that's what it is, but yeah. Physical puzzles and word searches and what's those ones? Crosswords. Excuse me. No. I am so yawny tonight. I'm sorry, guys. I must be tireder than I think I am. A photo of 62 babies dressed in doctor. 62 babies, huh? That's quite a photo. That's funny. I bet it is, because it all looks the same. See, frickin', she's tripping out. Puzzle all kinds. Yeah. That's just how your mind works. Yeah, that does look like a brutal puzzle. Yeah, no thanks. Shit. I don't know what he's talking about. You guys want to talk about anything else? Or I'm gonna jump off. I can't. The fuck is this shit? Oh god. Motherfucker. No, I can't remove my glasses. Fucking, this is bullcrap. Yeah, unfortunately, I wish that it worked like that, and I was told when cases were going to be solved. A lot has, there's a lot of different ways things can go. So, no fucking. Alright, guys. I don't know what to talk about anymore tonight. If no one wants any readings. Freaking. I am. No. I can't believe I usually don't have to do crap like that. I don't have any, sorry about that happening in the chat. Well, whatever. Either questions. Kind of tired for mediumship. If you want. Sorry, my son's texting me. So I'm kind of tired for mediumship, but I do questions right now, which I call intuitive guidance. But if you want a mediumship, I'm offering 20 for 25. If you want to get in touch with me and do it privately, you could do that. But that's basically what I'm doing right now. But I was just getting ready to hop off, unless you want to do a question or something. Wow, it's freaking psycho happening in the chat. I can't believe that crap. Psycho. All my big events are in my auto rights that I put out. That's the way I get big events. So if you haven't watched them already, I just did one in January. I'll be doing another one soon. I have 6 auto rights that I've done. They're all world events. Some have happened, some have not. That's my suggestion for that. Yeah, apparently. That's gross trolls, though. I mean, what kind of name is that to put on here? It's awful. There goes the donkey. Well, guys, I think I'm going to jump off here. I don't see Maria. If you want to ask a question, then we could do a question tonight. If not, and you want to do like a mediumship thing, just get with, because it's already 10:30, so I'm tired. Or I would do mediumship. But if you have a question that you want answered, I can do that real quick. Sorry, my son's... I'm so irritated because there's a $300 difference in the tickets from, and I just checked to show him, in the tickets from LAX and from Fresno. LAX, it came out to $150. Fresno, it's $400. And his dad won't drive him to LAX to save $300. And I'm like, I can't afford a $200 ticket. I don't know what to say. I would drive him. I mean, that's $300 freaking difference. I'm like, just have him find it. He can find it so cheap. So. Oh. It's okay. I do private readings too. I'm offering 20 for 25 for the next 3 days. You can find me on Facebook or just get in touch with me on thepsychicsleuth@gmail.com. If you want to do that, we can do it privately. Yeah, I understand. If you can't find your card right now, that's just another option. Or you can find me on, like I said, on Facebook. Message me on there because I'm gonna... Well, I can wait for a few more minutes if you want to keep looking. It's up to you. I know everybody's probably bored right now because I just don't even know what to talk about anymore because I'm tired. And I'm ticked off. I don't know. I'm probably single because I'd probably use my husband's card. Okay. Yeah, it was kind of a, I don't know, kind of a boring reading tonight. Or boring live tonight. So, are you looking for it, or do you want to just email me or message me, one or the other? I know. I've been trying to put it. I'm gonna try to go live more this week because I have to come up with money for a bill this week. So I'm gonna try to go live if I'm not, if I don't get readings for the 20 for 25. So yeah, this one was kind of, yeah, it's 20 for 25. I had to go up a little bit between all the all the charges that all these either PayPal or Cash App or whatever do. They all do charges. So what? Well, come here. So Yeah. But get in touch with me within the next 3 days because I'm only going to be doing it for 3 days and then it doesn't matter. I mean, they all charge you. I think Cash App is better because I have a Cash App card. But if it's like PayPal or Venmo, I have to transfer it to my bank and it charges me. But not only that, like I had to kind of go up because it's just I just did. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, everything's gone up, so I had to go up. So I try to run specials sometimes, but yeah, my regular readings, everything had to kind of go up a little bit. Yeah. Just email me, or do you have Facebook? If you have Facebook, you can find me on Facebook too and just message me there. Because sometimes if you email me, I'm just going to say find me on Facebook or Instagram or something like that so we can chat because it's easier than email. Yeah, if you want to find me on Facebook, that's probably easier. Oh, you do? Okay, yeah, just message me there, then that's easier. You're welcome. Yeah, well, usually if I should have time tomorrow, I'm gonna be working on the psychic line, but so it just depends. But if not, I usually just make an appointment, and the appointment can be for any time. It's just the appointment has to be made before the 3 days are up to get the 20 for 25. So Arizona time, Mountain Time, it's 10:29. Yeah. Well, if you just message me, then we can figure out a time and day to do it if I can't do it tomorrow. Like I said, the appointment, it doesn't have to be within the 3 days or whatever if you can't do it that day. Yeah. So just message me. I should be okay in the evenings because my psychic chat is UK time, so it's the afternoon is when I have to do that. But um yeah, it's pretty cold everywhere except for it's not cold here. It was really windy today. Like a psychic line. Medium chat is what I work for. I did post the link because I can do like affiliate. Like if someone wants to follow, like sign up for it, they don't necessarily have to use it. But if they sign up for it, then I get credit for it. It's like the affiliate part. But yeah, it was really windy today. I thought I'd go outside and one of my trash cans I keep the hay in would be blown everywhere. Luckily, it wasn't. So, yeah, it's okay. It happens. Yeah, when my old place where I used to live, my trash cans would like blow down the street. But it was like super windy here, like really bad. But for some reason, I think because it was up against the house and the house kind of blocked it, you know. My old house, it wasn't like that. Nothing was really blocking the wind, and my freaking trash cans would roll down the street. I have to get up and go down and get them. All three trash cans would be down the street. All the lids would be everywhere. It sucked. Yeah, it was awful. I would have to get all the trash cans and drag them back up the street, and yeah. Yeah, it was bad. I was trying to find a way to anchor them down and stuff, and yeah, no. And like a rug blew into my mom's rug, like big rug, heavy rug, not like a little thing, but really heavy. Sorry, blew into the freaking neighbor's yard. Like it was so windy out there one time. You would just hear my trash cans just blowing down the freaking road. It was horrible. But I think here, like I said, the house was blocking it, so I think that's why it didn't blow. It blew over, but it didn't blow away. Plus, thank God, because I have I live in the same place where it goes down the road or anything. It'll just blow around inside my fenced area, hopefully. So, because I have boxes all over my yard right now, because I have nowhere to put them. I asked the trash guys if they would come and do a whole dump run thing, because I have these 3 full trash cans out here, and they never responded. I was asking them how much it would be, because I have these boxes from when I moved, and they've blown all over the yard now from before. So I'm gonna have to eventually pick it up, but I have somewhere to put them. Dang it, I keep yawning. This is ridiculous. Oh, they're all broken up now because they blew around. Plus, no one's gonna come out and drive all the way out here to BFE to pick up boxes. Nope. They're all messed up now, though, so. Those were the ones that I didn't break down. The ones that I broke down, I put something on top and they've been okay. But these are ones that I didn't break down and they're all over my yard. So, luckily the bushes are high and you can't see them. But as soon as I can, I'm going to have all this cleaned up out here. Once I get the bushes, all the weeds and stuff cut. Oh, excuse me. All that off too. Damn it. Why am I so freaking yawning so much today? I must be pretty tired. That's what people don't understand. Like, doing this work is so energetically draining that, and for the last like 2 months, 3 months actually, I've been working like every day almost, doing readings or lives or whatever cases, and I think it's all starting to catch up with me now. I think I'm starting to get energetically drained, and people don't understand is replenishing that energy is a lot harder than just say, okay, sleep. It's, I don't know. It's just hard to replenish it. So I think it's just the last couple days I've been like freaking just asleep on my feet. And I really had to talk myself into, because I have to do 10 hours a week on that at least. And I was getting so frustrated because they don't want to go past the 3 free minutes. So I'm sitting there working for freaking 2 hours, reading after reading, and I'm not getting paid for it. So that's a little frustrating. Oh, I did do that. I did tie them together. They still freaking blew over. I know. I made $14 in 2 days, and I probably did 20 readings today or more. And that's all I made. Because they give you 3 free minutes, and you're supposed to try to talk them into going longer. It's 30 cents a minute. And they don't want to go after the 3 free minutes. It's just like, are you freaking kidding me? I know. It sucks. Because they tell you, you're supposed to just keep them going so that they want to stay on. But if people are cheap, they're not going to stay on. So I think the one guy got kind of mad at me today, but I can only give what I get. I mean, I don't think he was mad at me. I think he was mad at the situation. That's what happens when you get in with the girl that is not faithful to her own husband. So I know it's just it felt like a lot of work for nothing. I mean, it's $15, $14 I didn't have before, but so I'm gonna have to go. Yeah, but this is all chat. It's no phone. But like I said, they get the 3 free minutes, and I guess I'm gonna have to just give less information in the 3 minutes. I just feel bad. I don't want to leave them hanging, but I'm guessing that's what I'm gonna have to do. Yeah, I know. I know what you're talking about. So I think I'll just hold off on giving them the. I mean, that's what they tell you to do, but it's hard because you want to answer the question at the same time. So, but I'll get better at it. I have an idea of how I'm going to do it. I think it's hard when I'm in the moment to remember, but I have to because I can't be doing all this work and not having people continue their reading. But it was like only my second day doing it, so. Yeah. Well, they give the 3 free minutes, and then it's like, it's weird because I don't even finish what I'm saying, and they still don't continue it. So, I mean, I don't know. I don't know how to entice them because I'm only giving what spirit gives, so. And I hate relationship questions. Uh, Well, it's like I said, it's just getting them to continue after the 3 minutes. And if they're cheap, they're not going to anyways. So I don't know how I just not give very much information, I'm guessing, in the first 3 minutes. I mean, they kind of told us not to do that in the training, but it's hard, like I said, when you're getting the information, So, but then like 3 of them today said they were going to continue, and then it just didn't continue. So I'm just like, okay, that's weird, Exactly. They just want the free part. So I know you're supposed to just not give them too much information, but it's like I can't just sit there and let the clock run out, and just kind of, I don't know. I have kind of an idea of how I'm going to do it tomorrow, but I need to stay logged in longer, But I just got tired. I got tired from doing it and then just like not really making any money off of it, Because when I worked the other psychic line, I didn't have a problem with that. I made really good money, and it was phone and chat. And I was really busy, and I made good money, like, until I got sick for the hours that I worked. Because I got sick, and I didn't get to work as many hours as they wanted. Because you had a certain amount that you had to work for them too. But yeah, I know. And it's like 30 cents a minute or something like that. Like, come on. Give me a break. But I'll have to try to stay logged on longer, and I'm going to have to try to tweak the way that I do the 3-minute thing. And like I said, it's just hard when you're in it, And there's times I didn't even finish what I was saying, and they still didn't continue it. Or they said they were going to continue it. You say yes, and then it never comes up. I know. But they're like, oh, the customer is continuing. And then it counts down from 3 minutes, and then it freaking hangs up. And I'm just like, it was, I don't know, ridiculous. Hopefully it'll get better, because I can't do all these free readings. I've got to figure out a way to get him to continue, That I'm not gonna give him as much information. I'm gonna kind of, which you're supposed to kind of lead them on, and then that's just how it goes. I mean, if you're gonna get paid and you want to give a good reading, you kind of can't give them all the information right then, which is hard not to do when you're getting it. So I know. So I'm gonna have to kind of be just a little smart with this, because yeah, I've got to do something, because I got tired. Well, I didn't, because there was some that I didn't even finish typing, and it cut me off. So that didn't even do any good to not give them all the goods. You know what I mean? It didn't do any good, because it would just like, I wouldn't pay attention to the time, and it would cut off, and they didn't even get what I was saying. So, but yet they still didn't continue. So that was kind of weird. I don't know. And I need to stay logged in longer. Like, I got up earlier today because I was like, oh, I'm going to go on the chat line for a few hours. I didn't get on the chat line until 3 o'clock. I was just like here, like sitting here watching TV, like I was freaking tired. I'm so tired these last couple days. And like I need to get Susan's thing up, but I have to make some money this week because my car payment's due. They already gave me more time. And then I'm gonna have to make it again for next month, and there's other things I gotta do, so I'm just like crap. Well, I made kind of some. Well, yeah, once. So I need to come up with. Hopefully, I can come up with it in a few days, because I don't need them shutting off my car again. That's the hard thing about doing this kind of work is like you have to have clients all the time. You have to have clients all the time, just like you are, working a regular job and getting paid all the time. In order to make it, you have to have clients all the time. So that's why I wanted the chat thing so that, if I don't have clients, I can make money that way. But I don't know. The lives are helpful. It's just, again, finding people that want to come in and have the readings done. If I got to do them earlier, I'm going to try to get on earlier. I don't know. I got to make some tweaks to change things. It's hard. It's hard to get on earlier. Especially like if I have other readings or stuff to do. But all right, Marie, so message me on I'll see the rest of you guys later too. I'm too tired. I'm no good for nothing. I'm gonna get off here and hang for a minute and then take care of my animals and let them potty and stuff. And stop, Gidget. And I'll see you guys later on this week. I'm gonna try to do another live. Okay. Hopefully one, maybe two. It just depends on how it goes. And I'm gonna try to get Susan's reading out. So thanks for hanging with me. It was good to see you guys. I'll see you soon. As you can tell, I'm like barely awake.